Since before our recorded history, we've used the biannual solstice to track our progression through time. On our planet, the longest and shortest day sets the clock of our earthly experience. Music is an art form of time, sculpting acoustic narratives and painting auditory images through vibration, using time as a canvas, beat by beat, note by note. At Solstice, we create instruments that look, feel, and perform unlike anything you've ever played. When you hold a Solstice, you'll feel the time and craft that goes into its creation. You'll experience your own creativity anew, flowing out into the world, giving new experiences to others, your listeners, your audience. The feeling is timeless. Hey, welcome to the shop. Come on in. Here's our tooling area, pre-production. We have a neck carving station. Here we do a lot of milling and prep work on the woods, body blanks, neck blanks, things like that. Tooling stations and a sanding station over there. Have some repair tools here we use for a lot of different processes and procedures. Back in this area is our setup and assembly benches. We do a lot of repair and restoration work on other guitars too. Come on back into the CNC room. This is our big computer-controlled router machine. We do neck production, fingerboard inlay, fingerboard production, a lot of pre-production work too. This machine helps us keep things consistent and do some really unique things like our 3D neck pocket. I got obsessed with the idea of building guitars when I was in high school. Learning the handcrafting of instrument building was this mind-boggling experience when I was about 15. I've been working on and building guitars ever since. Our mission and philosophy at Solstice is to use strategic variation to make guitars that are going to find the right player, or the right player is going to find that guitar. The way a guitar connects with the player is a special formulation, and I think that there's no such thing as a perfect guitar. There's only perfect musical experiences. And when you have the right instrument, it becomes an extension of yourself. And that experience is unlike anything else.
Everyone knows about Ryan locally who plays guitar or stringed instruments. So I just decided to check him out. I always heard he's more expensive than the rest. But from the first time I went over there, it was like the quality of his setups and stuff like that and repairs was so high quality. I didn't have to go twice. The fidelity of this, every note and the tone and everything, is my favorite guitar I've ever had.
The idea is to create a blend of modern and traditional, because I think that's what resonates with people. And the reason we take a traditional approach, blending with modern technology, is to have an end result that sounds correct, that sounds beautiful, that sounds like what you've been hearing all along. We want to create instruments that have a familiar tone, but something that also feels completely new.
For me, this is something that, I've had guitars that I've sold. I've had guitars that I've had for a few years, and I got tired of them. And then I sold because they didn't really mean that much. They were fun to play for the time that I had them, but it was time to move on. But this guitar is not something I'm ever willing to sell. To have it be handmade, it's not something you can just get. It's something that is created.
We're creating instruments to inspire you to play your best. We want you to find your soulmate in a Solstice. And you'll find that connection here with a Solstice in your hands. Solstice guitars are made individually as individuals, and it takes time to build an heirloom. Trust in the process and find new musical potential, new tones and sounds that will last a lifetime and beyond, measure by measure, generation after generation. When you play an instrument made this well, with this much care, it transcends time. Your song will live forever. Solstice guitars are made for you. And your time is now.